Hi, good morning. Look who's with us. It's Amanda.
Hello, good morning, peeps.
Oh, you got lots of goodies on here.
I know, right? Okay, so, you know yesterday when I were a bit tiggerish? Well, I'm even more tiggerish because this is all about, sorry, before we carry on, this is all about stationery.
I know. So every afternoon we go into a production meeting and there's a rota that comes out on a Friday and we've all got our shows so we know what we're doing. And we sat around in a curve like this,
Yep.
we're around Stephanie, and she said, right, stock up your stationery. And Amanda just went, shall we do this? So you pick and chose, didn't you? I want to do that show with that host, please. Brilliant. Stationery for me has been a lifelong addiction. And it comes from my dad, because my dad used to do a lot of drawing with pen and ink and pencil and pastel and watercolour. And he'd always go into like places like bookshops that had an art department above, or the art shop that used to be in Blackburn. And we used to go in, and it was like the joy of like walking into a bookshop and smelling the books.
Yes.
It was that, and it was so exciting. And then the first day of a new term at school, when you had all your pencils and they were all the same level, and you got new, didn't you? New stuff. It was so exciting. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh, but goosebumps just thinking.
I know,
about
but it does take you back to that,
yeah.
doesn't it? Which is lovely. So we've got some cracking goodies for you on this show. Electric pencil sharpener.
Yep.
Staple-free stapler. I didn't even know that ever existed.
A stapleless stapler.
Love that, because I don't like staples.
I've actually had one of these for a number of years now.
Of course you have, Amanda.
Yeah, it's kind of something that I do. Because, sorry everybody, it's just that, well, do you know what? It's research for you guys.
Oh, yeah, look.
That's what I'm going with.
It any which way, won't you?
I'm going to say that. I'm doing the research for you guys. Yeah, but it is an incredible thing. If you are somebody that does journaling and things like that, and you don't want that metal, I was telling you earlier, and sometimes staples, if you've got an older journal, they can go a bit rusty, and you don't want that. Nope. This eliminates that, and it eliminates, for want of a better word, the paper chafing. Doesn't rub through and you end up opening your journal and you've ended up with a hole in your page because the metal underneath is rubbed and you think, oh, well, thanks for that. This eliminates that. It's brilliant.
Brilliant. Right. Mrs. H999 says, good one, Amanda. Research. No, you have to do Mrs. H999.
Oh, it's
shoulders, it's bounce. Like that. But I'm Mrs. H666.
Does it go the other way up then? You can't go down.
666 is the sign of the devil, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, that's me. Right. Let's get rid of the housekeeping out the way, first of all, and then we will get on with some demonstrations for you. So first of all, let me introduce you to the team. You need to sort your lads' hands out because they're always sore.
I know.
Give us a wave, Ethan. Ethan's on cameras this morning. We've got Andrew in the producer's seat in the building today.
I know, right?
I know, put the red carpet out this morning. And we've got our Amanda, who's going to be the demonstrator for you this hour. So first of all, let me tell you where you can watch us and how to shop here at Highlight Crafts and Live Shopping. You can watch us on YouTube, on your TV, which is cool, isn't it? You can also watch us through Facebook, Instagram, and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop on either of our social platforms, we're going to show you a product, and that product code will also appear on your screen, and all you need to do is type those words that are on your screen in bold, shop, and then the code into the comments underneath that video, and that will automatically pop that product into a basket for you. Then we're going to slide into your DMs. Slide in. We're not jumping to the left and a step to the right. We're sliding into your DMs.
Into the DMs.
I'm going to send you a message, and in that message, I'm in one of them moods today. In that message, mischief, you will find a link. You're going to click that link, and that will take you to highlightcrafts.com, where you can log into your account and then check out your baskets. And logging in is important because it means that as a club member, you will get your extra discount, your loyalty points for every pound that you spend, and if you get your basket to over £35 after your discounts, guess who's paying your shipping? We are.
Not me, us, the collective.
I like the way you made that very clear.
Yeah.
And Highlight Crafts will cover that postage for you. If you'd prefer to shop directly on the website, you can also do that. So go to highlightcrafts.com, click watch live, press play, and as soon as that show starts to stream, all the items in it will appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then simply select the ones that you wish to put into your basket, and they will appear at the top in the form of a little red shopping bag. When you're ready, you're going to click on that, and that will take you through that process. If you are worried about missing any of the deals, there's a couple of options for you. You can type live into the comments right now, and that will give us permission to send you a notification before each show starts. A little ping, and that will give you that option. And if you really don't want to miss out on any deals, you can shop from midnight. Also, please remember before you check out those baskets to go and have a peruse on the website, because we have an outlet.
We do.
We have special deals on the website as well, so make sure that you're checking those out before you check out your basket. Right, Amanda, where do we start with all this goodness?
I'll tell you where you can't start, and that is the plastic ink pen set, because that is sold out.
Okay.
Well done. Well done. Disappointed face because I was wanting to play with that, but well done.
Because it's all about your playtime, Amanda.
Never mind.
Never mind the playtime.
Never mind. I shall have another go with it another time.
Right, let's talk about the pens.
Colour. Shop colour. We're over here. Are we doing the tote?
What are we doing?
Yeah, straight to tote.
Fine. Straight to tote. Right now then, tote bags. I know, we've got loads of them, haven't we? But I have one with all my hair straighteners and my hairdryer and my spray and all of that kind of stuff in. And literally pick it up from the bathroom, bring it to Stephanie's, pick it up from Stephanie's, take it back home.
Yep.
Super easy. I also have one with all the cleaning stuff in. So I pick up all the bits that I want, all my Purdy and Fig. Got my little oils in there and my glass jars, and I pick that up and I clean the house. Okay, so it's not just for craft.
It absolutely
but
isn't.
The price of this normally is $24.99 by itself, isn't it?
It is.
Right, okay, perfect. So for £10, you're going to get a bottle of brush cleaner.
Yes.
Brilliant, right? So all the Cadence product that you use, all those acrylic paints, you can get right into the nitty-gritty of the bezel of those brushes and get them really clean. Then we've got 36 wax crayons. Now there's loads of techniques you can do with wax crayons, isn't there?
Yep.
I love a wax crayon. If you do, if you coloured a piece of card and then painted over it with black hybrid or black gesso, you can make your own scratch backs.
And then scratch it off.
And scratch it backs, you can do that. So imagine doing that through stencils. That'd be really cool. You can also scrape it off and melt it.
You can.
So that would be good. I reckon if you scrape that off and melted it, you could roll a candle in it and it would pick it up. So you could do that as well. So you're going to get 36 wax crayons. That takes me back to being little. I love a wax crayon.
I do.
We're going to give you a glittery gel pen.
Glittery one.
Now, this will go into your universal pen holder.
Yay!
Okay? So you can use this in your scan and cut. That's what you want to do. Also really nice for signing cards. It's a little bit more special when you open it up and it's not just blue or black ink, isn't it? I love that. So you're getting a pen in there. You're then going to get 12 assorted colouring pencils that you could sharpen with our electric pencil
Wait till
sharpener.
you see this pencil sharpener. It's the Billy Whiz.
So you get that. Remember, all of this is costing you a tenner when you take off the cost of what the tote would be. You get a set of watercolour paints in here as well.
You do.
Okay, so you get that. You then get your watercolour brushes. Now, I happen to know that these are $9.99 each. $9.99 per pack.
So okay then. So
you're buying your tote,
and you're getting
and you're buying your brushes, and everything else you're not paying for.
That wow. Okay.
Then you get a set of 12 watercolour pencils.
Beautiful.
So you get those. Then you get a palette. So if you want to mix your paints, we've just been talking about that with the metallics to make your tints, tones and shades. Also really good for seed beads.
Yeah, because you haven't got to chase them around your table.
There you go. Then you're going to get a stencil in here.
The stencil will vary.
Stencil will vary, but you're going to get a fabulous A5 stencil. You're then going to get, now these, $16.99. And that's a deal, because I remember buying Tombow and Marvilla Plume pens and they were $2.99 each.
Ouch.
Each. I know. So you're getting those in there as well. These are fabulous. And they work in your universal pen holder on because it's got a bullet tip that is 2mm wide and it's got a brush tip as well. So they're double-ended. Then you're going to get this little storage bag, which I think is brilliant. You know, when we're going to go to Copenhagen.
Yeah.
You know when we're going to go?
Yeah.
Right? We're going to take this and we're going to put all our passports and our tickets and everything else in here. That's
What?
where you want to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're going.
Yeah. All right.
Right, we're saving up.
Saving up, we're going.
Right, me and you for the Christmas markets.
Yes.
Okay, there's your goal. Right,
That's
you
where
get
we're
all of
going.
these. That's where we are going, Amanda.
On the
you've
Christmas market.
You are. All your pockets in here as well. You've got a little bit of elastic, so if you wanted to put some brushes in there or a ruler or some pens, you can do that as well. Another pocket on the back with a press stud. And then and I love the fact that it zips all the way around so it opens.
I like the zip that comes in here because it
too.
lays flat.
Exactly that.
And that zip is now going to last forever.
Yep.
It's not a case that you're always going to go like that and force on it and then the teeth are going to wear and all of a sudden one day it won't zip because your teeth have come off.
Yeah, I don't want your teeth to come off.
No.
Then you're also going to get, so you're getting all that, then you're also going to get the pad that you see Stephanie use week in, week out for her watercolour, cold pressed. You get 30 sheets, A4, and it's 300 GSM.
Beautiful.
It's a fabulous, and watercolour card is really expensive.
It is really expensive.
Like really expensive. I nipped into the range on my way home the other day. I was blown away by the price of watercolour card. And then just because we can, really, we're going to give you 2 of these for your journals.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to have 2 of these books. You might want to use them as colour swatches, just a journal to write stuff in, lists, all that kind of stuff. So you're going to get all of that. This is ridiculous. Holiday planner, plan for Copenhagen.
Yep.
You've got your pen, you've got your wax crayons, and you've got your brush cleaner, and your tote. $34.99. Do you know what this will be good? My daughter-in-law it's her birthday on the 15th.
Happy birthday.
And she likes lots of makeup and brushes and all that kind of stuff. You know, all the girly stuff, even though she's not girly, but she likes all that bit of it. That filled with goodies would be a lovely gift, wouldn't it? So if you've got loads of totes, you're thinking, I really don't need another tote, Mel.
Gift it.
All of that lot, use this as one of your Christmas presents. Nice bit of cellophane all the way around with the bow on the top filled with smellies.
Yep.
That'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
If you've got a knitter or a sewer or somebody that does gardening.
All of that.
And to be honest with you, I know it's black and pink, but that won't particularly bother anybody. So even if it's a case of you've got not necessarily a gardener or a mechanic, or you need somebody that's getting a new car,
and they need car, that's brilliant.
Absolutely in the boot of your car. So I mean, it's easier to tell you where not to probably use it, but there's the list of dog walker.
Yeah.
You need to keep all the bits all together, the lead and the harness and all of that. And then you've got one in the car for the emergencies, one in the car for the dog. There's loads.
Absolutely.
Maybe this is just going to be the thing that you keep in your car when you go shopping to keep all your bags in.
Yes.
So they're not all in your car.
Bottles. In the back of your car. So I buy big bottles, right? I'd get 2 in there. And they're not going like that. Whoop, whoop, in my boot. Whoop. And then you get 2 together and you go all the way driving. It drives me crazy. I literally have to pull over and
separate them.
Yeah, it drives me mad. It's like nails down a chalkboard, isn't it? Right, so if you want that, shop colour, $34.99.
Yes.
Right, let's go and have a look at these pens.
These
You
pens.
got excited,
I
didn't
did,
you? I got
very.
excited about these too because they'll go
Would
in
you
universal
know it?
pen holder.
Absolutely.
Right.
So
Zip
look
it
at
all
this. Yeah, because again, having something like this, and again, look, it goes in there. You're not forcing on the zip, okay? I love the zip. So, first of all, look at the size of that. That's not a little pen stash. Look at that, guys.
120 pens.
Yeah.
But they're double-ended.
They are double-ended.
And they're not double-ended the way you think they will be.
No.
Let's have a look then.
So let's open it up. The experience is when you get it home, you're going to take off the thing, you open it up. You do get your little swatch as well, and you're going to go like that, and you're going to go,
That's nice.
Nice, aren't you? Absolutely you are. But wait. That's even better, isn't it? That's
Look at
like,
that.
amazing.
Now then, these have on one end a lovely brush nib. These are fabulous. Look at that brush nib. Look at that fine point at the end. Isn't that great? Watch. Look, you can do your little flick techniques like that. Look at that. How fabulous are they? But this end
Yes.
is brilliant.
This is what we got excited about.
Well, it's got the fibre tip, so it's pinpoint. Look how tiny you can go with that. Now then, even though this barrel is smaller, so universal pen holder, obviously it's not just for scan and cut users. You're going to use this for your colouring in, aren't you?
All of it.
So it comes in 2 parts. Unfortunately, it's sold out this morning, but we will get it back in stock. And your pen goes, let me just, bear with, give us a minute. Got this out of my box and didn't even check that it was set up properly. Of course you did, Melanie. It's been a busy morning this morning already,
Yeah, it has been.
So your universal pen holder, we start with those little nodules of air facing above that arrow, okay? Then you're going to pop this part into that part like that. You're then going to drop the pen in, and then I'm going to have to turn it around this way. You're going to lift that. Now you can see now that that still comes out. Okay, now you can get a smaller holder, but you can just use a little bit of tape. So take a length of tape. This means you can use any pen up to and including. Did you hear that then?
Yeah.
It's all right,
Yeah.
Get mad and even with him as well. You just wrap it round like this. So just get yourself a length of tape, pull it tight, wrap it round. Then when you put it back in here, you're going to drop that in, too much tape, okay, so take some off, and then you keep this piece of tape in the packet so that you know that every time you've got the right length of tape.
Ta-da.
So you drop it in there so the nib touches the bottom, because then you know it's in exactly the right position to work in your scan and cut. We're going to tighten that up, and then you twist that. Now that pen now isn't going anywhere except into your scan and cut machine. So yes, absolutely. So you're getting 100, this is the equivalent of getting 120 brush markers.
Yes.
And 120 fine liners.
It is.
And you even get some spare nibs if you need them. So you get 3 of the brush ones and 3 of the fine liner ones. This is amazing.
It is
amazing. If you know something, and so I'm starting to do my Christmas presents already. You know, if I go out and I see something that I think Alice would love or Jack would love, because it's all a bit of a rush at the end, isn't it? This, or Alice would love this. Every time she comes to our house, where's my pen set? First thing, hi Grandad, can I put my pens out? Yes, darling, they're in there. This, can you imagine? You open this up, look. So you open up the case and this isn't just empty.
No.
You've got all of those immediately, all your neutrals going into your olive greens and your greys and your blacks and your pinks and your reds. But then you do that.
It's
Then
like,
you do that.
I just
And
need to look at it.
I love the fact that they've all got their own little elastic
Yes.
like that. Look at that. So they're all stored in colour order. Love that.
Which again
Love,
is
love
amazing,
it.
isn't it?
And then
I've just
I
blown
would
away.
just put this
Stick a bit of tape
in the
on.
middle of there so that we know that that's the length of tape we need to use it with our universal
cool is
pen
that?
holder. That's brilliant, isn't it?
I don't think you very often find kits this big that they actually give you.
They care.
Yeah.
That's what it says to me.
Yeah.
They care about their quality, and
They
I
do.
love that. And they even put the little strap in. So if you do want to carry it around, or you want to get it off your shelf easily,
Yep.
sleeve that out and fold it all up.
fold it
Isn't
all
that fabulous?
The best.
What a great
Absolutely.
gift.
It is. It's like one of those, but it's like it would be that first opening and every opening after that. When
Yep.
you open it, it's like, oh, it's that first moment of going, okay, I'm colouring. Isn't it?
Or drawing.
Or drawing. Yeah, absolutely. It's stunning.
Right.
Love that.
Okay, shop pens, we'll get you that for $39.99 now then. I'm going to be naughty now.
Whole pencil.
It's all right. It's all right. So, if you... Yes,
Told
I
you.
love that. I
One
love
of them
that.
moves.
Yeah. I love pencil sharpeners.
Yeah.
But it's that, isn't it? Sharpening them, and then when you're sharpening them, and then the lead breaks.
lead comes out. It's when the lead comes out. That's annoying because it breaks.
It's very annoying. However, this is brilliant. So it's electric. So it does it for you. So if you are struggling doing this, this is going to change all of that. And it does come, as Mel found out, a replacement blade as well. You get a spare, which is
I
fantastic.
tried to get both in.
Yeah, Mel tried to put both of them in for you.
Now, the other thing I like about this, because I discovered this morning, it takes 2 AA batteries, but there's an on-off switch. And there's a lock and unlocks for emptying it. Really good. Stephanie said she found one of these online, not this brand, but similar to this, for £100.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
they are
expensive,
but they are fantastic. So, once you put your batteries in it, that's not going to help me.
1999.
What? Okay.
Shop Electric.
Yeah, Shop Electric. Really do. If you are somebody that is a colourist and you love your pencil crayons and your watercolours, this is give yourself a really nice treat and have something
Absolutely.
like this, okay? Just because it's one of those. It's like the Rolls Royce of the. If you're going to have it, have the best quality you can have. So obviously we've broken the nib. Oops, or you've coloured it down to next to nothing. Put your batteries in the bottom. It's got the little feet on there, and then you've switched it on. Yep. Okay, you've got the lock and unlock, but all you do is you drop that in there.
And hold the pencil.
And hold the pencil. Okay, so, but look. Oh, look. Oops. Look, we've broke it. But just...
Oh, look at that.
Now, that makes a massive difference, doesn't it? Isn't that fantastic? Okay, absolutely brilliant. And it's literally seconds, okay? So just hold the base, apply a little bit of pressure, take your pencil. Oh, I've broked it. It's like you breaking it.
Oh, why is it always my fault?
Look, it's coming back though. Look,
It's coming back.
look at that.
Might be the lead that's in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ta-da!
Look at that.
Now, when you look at that, okay, so I'm going to go like that. That is like it's come out of a brand new packet of pencils, isn't it? That is like it is when it's manufactured, okay? And when you've got something like this, I know my dad, bless him, always had a... What?
Just do that again. Wendy Corbett. Go on.
My dad
No,
used...
do the sharpener thing again.
Do the sharpening thing again.
Because it sounds like me laughing.
Bless you.
Brilliant. Love that, Wendy.
But it's a case of, my dad used to have a penknife with him.
I
Whenever
did.
garden,
Every
for the
time.
garden string, it was always
Penknife.
a thing with him. And I used to say, my pencil, and he'd get that, and he'd go like that and sharpen it with his blade. No, I want a sharp bit.
I know, my dad
I want
always
it
used to do that.
pointed. And it doesn't matter whether they go like like that to sharpen it. It's not the same, is it? This is the bee's knees.
is,
Really
absolutely.
does. And it takes your pencils, every time you sharpen them, back to manufacturer quality.
Right, we've got one left. So if you want it, you need to be fast.
You do need to be
Terry
fast.
Kim says, £100. That's exactly what I did. My voice went up about 3 octaves.
Only the dogs could hear.
Yeah, I think I'd collapse on the spot if someone asked me to pay that much for a pencil sharpener. I know, right? $19.99 is much better. Now, to empty it, you're going to turn it off, first of all. That's important. Unlock it, and then that just comes out. Then all that lot goes in the bin, and we go back to where we were. But I'm just going to go and put this in the bin.
Can I just tell you,
You can.
if you are a watercolourist, okay, and this is how you're going to sharpen your watercolour pencils, when you empty it, take your curls out, keep the filings, drop water, put them in a dish, drop water into them, and turn them into watercolour paints.
Brilliant.
Don't waste it.
Only you.
I know.
Only
but you can.
you. It's brilliant,
it's
isn't
a
it?
thing that you can do. So, and then you're saving, you're not wasting, because that's the biggest thing about when you're sharpening them, is they get shorter and you waste it.
Right, washi. So if you want the sharpener, we've got one left. Shop Electric, $19.99.
I'm not surprised because it's brilliant.
Right, we need to get down this counter.
We do.
So washi tape.
Washi tape is fantastic. Lots of people have got different uses and use it for lots of different things. This is an opulent one, so we've gone black and gold for
Nice for
everybody.
Christmas.
Absolutely, it is beautiful. So you are going to be getting with little cats and things on there. Have we got two separate ones?
Two separate sets, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've got
these at the back.
You've got a set of 10 at the back, and then you've got a set of 14 at the front.
Oh, right, okay. That's better.
Right.
Brilliant. So you've got all these different little details and icons, something to do with the stars. You've got little, that's almost like
Right.
an animal print.
So right, we're doing the 14 one first. Andrew, please. Shop, give us a minute. Shop tape, $10.99 for 14 rolls of black and gold washi. You don't need to say anything, your face says it all. That is phenomenal. Right, let's have a look at some of these. So you've got your little crowns on here. You've also got your leaves. You've also got your stars. You've also got your heart and your bows. You've also got your mushrooms and your toadstools. Shrooms. You've got your stars, your flowers and your little sweeties. You've got your hearts. You've got cats. You've got zigzags. You've got roses. Oh, that's lovely. The little roses. You've got the autumnal leaves. You've got the harlequin design. You've got something which is...
like sun and moon, like the...
Yeah,
the
what do they call it?
astronomical kind of, yeah.
Astronomical. I don't think that's quite the word. Astronomical means that's astronomical. That's like contagious. Yesterday.
This is contagious, by the way. When you start collecting washi, it's contagious.
Right.
Who was the lady yesterday? Because you are my
can't
person.
remember. I'm really sorry.
When you said it is contagious that you've got the crafty bug. This is a thing of mine. Washi tape. I love it because it does multi jobs.
It does.
It lines and goes off and finishes the end of a card. So if you've not got lots of ribbon, washi tape, put that on instead. It's the bit. It's the bit that you need. If you've got needing balance on a card, this didn't level.
This tells you how level our counters are. Look
This
at
ain't-
that.
This is not. I'm just saying. That's not level.
Look at that.
Everything's rolled away.
There we are. There
rolling,
we are.
Rolling.
Right.
Anyway, so you can add in just them little bits and keep the edges torn. Have that torn edge adds to it. Line them up, build them up. Okay, so you can put several at the side of each other. You can make a whole strip of paper and cut a background out of this.
Absolutely.
So you can cut into it and make images and silhouettes using these. It's a phenomenal thing. And then at the end of the day, if you don't like it, you can actually remove your washi tape.
Yeah. Right, so if you want the 14 piece, which is the one that we went through at the front, that's shop tape, and it is $10.99. If you want the 10 piece, there's some gorgeous little dogs in there, look. It's like Snoop. Wow. Got butterflies, dragonflies, solar system.
There we go.
Yeah, but there's another word.
That's your astronomical.
An astronomical. That's you've got ones with little presents on and hearts. You've got butterflies on there as well. If you want the one with 10, that code is shop washi. And that one is $8.99. Right, come on. Otherwise, you're going to be here till 3 weeks next Friday looking at washi. She's obsessed with it.
This. You need one of these.
I didn't even know that these existed. Can you believe that?
They are a thing and they're brilliant. So when you talk about using a stapler, okay, sometimes you get it jammed. And also there's that thing of if you've got kids and animals, if you drop a staple on the floor, it's like, well, where is it? Because you've got to find it.
Oh, it's like standing on Lego.
You've got to find that staple, okay? However, with this, how it works is, if you come in close, Ethan, it folds, it cuts and tucks in and folds the paper all in one go. Look how it's done that.
Just tip it forward because if you're tipping it the wrong way, they can't see it.
Look at that.
There you go. So it creates a little loop.
It does.
And then it pushes the tab underneath the loop.
It does.
How clever is that?
It's really,
Show
really
us how
good.
it works, please.
So you've got your little arrow and you've got the little lever and it's really easy.
Oh, it's super easy to do.
I've got, this is just normal photocopier paper.
Right.
And you just use it like a normal staple, like you would. Okay, so I'm going to pop that in the mouth there. Squeeze it. And they've all fastened together.
Okay, it's limited stock.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Okay, you need to be fast on this one. $19.99. I really, really want one of those.
They are absolutely brilliant.
The book binding that we had yesterday.
Absolutely fantastic.
Now
That's
you can
why I
bind
use
the pages, but then you can have things on top of the pages that are also clipped together. I love that. That is a really, really clever. I didn't even know it existed. So yesterday in the meeting, Diane went, "Oh, we've got a stapler," and I went, "Oh, what?
I'm sorry, what's one of them?
How does that work?" And it's super easy to do. Now, earlier on today, I went and got a piece of our 240. Sorry, Amanda. What are you rummaging for, love?
A little bit of paper.
I've got some here.
Colour.
Your 250 pure print.
Yes.
Okay. So even in that weight, because I wanted to know how thick I could go. Perfect. Now just wiggle it. There you are, a little bit, and then you've got that. So put that on there.
Line it up.
Line it up. Press it down. That's 240, and whatever that is, 180. Look at that. Isn't that clever?
And look how it
What a
folds
good, I
it.
wonder how somebody decided to do that. Look at that.
Folds
Just
it
cuts like down the sides and over there. It cuts the tab, and then it. How does it do that?
Cool, isn't it? These are absolutely brilliant.
I love that. That's really clever. And you don't have to keep going out and buying staples.
Nope.
Brilliant, right?
You only buy that, that's it. That's all you need.
Fabulous.
It
Right,
is fabulous.
if you want that, shop staple, limited stock already, $19.99. Right, Amanda, you've tested
I love this.
lovely little A5 rotary trimmer.
I know, right? This is, again, I know we've just brought you just recently the 5-in-1, but there's
but this is
horses for
different
courses. Everybody, you know, we do have, we need multiples. Well, I do.
Right, first of all, I'll tell you why I love it.
Yep.
If you've got a rotary blade, instead of a V blade, which will give you a lot of feathered edges as it's going blunter, a rotary blade will stay sharper for longer. But normally, you've got a plastic strip that it cuts into. So not only do you need to replace the blade, you need to replace the strip. This is metal. So metal on metal, like a pair of scissors would be. I don't think I've ever seen a rotary trimmer in metal before. That's just personally, they're obviously out there, but I've never seen one. That is brilliant.
It really is.
Right? So now if you're ever going to change the blade, and you can get replacement blades for it, I mean, that's brilliant. Metal.
I know.
What a
It
good
is
idea
lovely.
that is, isn't it? And if you just want, if you're going out and about, or you move in rooms,
Pop it in there.
look at that in your tote. And you've still got loads and loads and loads of room. So yes, we've brought you the 5-in-1 trimmer. It's quite chunky. That's the one that's going to sit on your desk. If you just want a little bit, just cut a few sentiments down. A5. I can't get over the fact that that's metal. That's brilliant.
It's got the finger guards on it. It's already got your measurements on here as well, which is fantastic. Okay, and our lovely Katie, she come downstairs and she got this box in her hand. She says,
do that again. Oh, look at that.
"It won't go in."
But look how it just lifts itself up so that you can get your card underneath. So when it's pulled right back,
You can
just
slide
take the
in.
card out for me, love. When you push that forward, can you see how it drops? Look, and it lifts. That's clever.
It's like, oh, it
Right,
is, isn't it?
Copy of paper's a good test.
Yeah, copy of paper, okay? And it is brilliant. And as soon as Katie brought this to me, listen.
Now, top tip from me, the best way to use a rotary trimmer is always push away.
Okay.
So if you watch my arm, can I just come in there in a minute, love? If you watch my arm, if I press down at the top like that and just watch my elbow here, as I press down and come towards me, my elbow lifts. And that means that down here, you'll have less pressure. If you push down from here and push away from you, your arm stays straight. It's brilliant. That is a fabulous.
Isn't it brilliant?
That's brilliant. And you know what I'm like about my trimmers? Look at that. I'm proper fussy. And you know that for years and years and years and years and years, I bought you the Caterpillar. And that's a brilliant trimmer. But this is very,
For the money,
very
what you're
good.
spending
Look
on
at
this.
it. Look at that. Right, pick a card. Let's have a look. So, underneath, press down. Sorry, Amanda, I've just hijacked it, but
I know.
I'm proper funny about trimmers. Now, when you get to here, can you see how the card wants to stick? Just bring it on a little, bring it right back, like that.
It is phenomenal. That's actually
That's
just gone
amazing.
through all of that because
It
it
has.
did that one as
Yeah,
well.
it did.
It is. When Katie says, "Yeah, just have a little play with this," and I took it out, and the first thing I went with, it's metal. That was the first thing that I went to.
Yes.
And then when I went like that and slid it down there, and I went, "Oh, Katie, how many we got?" She went, "Really?" I says, "Absolutely. How many have we got?"
Terry Kim says she just checked out the electric sharpener, paid $16.99.
Yay!
Well done. Absolutely brilliant. Welcome, Ria, just joining us. Happy Thursday. That's fabulous. It's the metal bit for me.
Yes.
So
And you can hear.
Right, exactly that. And I've never ever, and well, they obviously exist. I've just said that, but metal. So you're not cutting into a plastic strip, because when you cut into a plastic strip, and that, especially with a V-blade, a rotary blade's not as bad, but with a V-blade, it can take chunks out of it. The other thing I love, just go a bit slower for me, Amanda. Go on, go a little bit wider and a bit slower. When you push this underneath, go on, this doesn't splay at all. The worst thing about having something like a rotary blade or a V-blade trimmer is that when you put any kind of pressure on this, it splays. Look, I can't even do that. Right, this is the best rotary trimmer I've ever seen. That's a big statement. Well, Caterpillar, different, right? Different beast. But this is fabulous. I'd buy this. I would absolutely buy this.
That's why I asked Katie.
For the reasons that it's smaller, so it can sit on my desk all the time. I can take it anywhere with me. I will need to change the blade eventually, but I don't need to change the blade and the cutting strip. But the best thing of all is that line there where that rotary blade goes, I cannot even pull it apart like that. That and the metal would sell me that trimmer all day,
It's
every
amazing.
day.
Look at all that.
All day, every day. That is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
It really is. And I know we've just recently bought
We have, but there's different things for different
things.
jobs.
Yeah, right tool for the right job.
There you go. Isn't that brilliant?
Love it.
Never, ever seen that. And I love the fact that when you push it right back into its holding, it lifts that up. And then as you press down, so
applies
it's
pressure.
lifting that way, not that way.
Yes.
Which is what makes the difference. But the fact, that's brilliant. How much is it? $17.99.
Yeah.
Right, shop trim.
And it's all moulded.
Amazing.
Everything is
It's
moulded
really well
and solid.
engineered.
It is very well engineered. It's not going to come loose. Things aren't going to start falling. It is brilliant.
Phenomenal, that.
Yep, love it.
Absolutely phenomenal. Right, shall we have a look what we've got over here?
I like
Oh,
these.
your little face this morning when I showed you these. You love them, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've got one opening.
And we've got one open.
There you are.
Oh, this one's open too.
Oh, well, we've opened two then.
Absolutely
We'll
love
have to
these.
use them.
So
I'm going to get rid of all this rubbish if that's all right.
this is your storage. Do you get all three, Andrew?
Actually, I just want to try something. Yeah, go on, you have a look
You
at
get
that.
all three, which again is brilliant, isn't it? So it does suggest that it's CD storage. What do they know? So,
They're not crafters.
they're not crafters. What you like? CD
I'm
storage.
obsessed with this trimmer now.
So when you open these up, first of all, this spine is solid, okay? It's a moulded solid piece. Your front and your back piece are moulded, okay? Which again is fantastic. And then all of this in the middle is like heat welded inside. Now you can see, you can use it for your CDs if you wanted to. Yeah, absolutely fantastic for that. But how about your die storage? Or like, as soon as I saw this and Mel got it, I says, oh, all my ephemera, all my stickers, or everything, and I can see it all. That'd be brilliant having that. I've lost her now.
No, you haven't. I'm just wondering why it doesn't splay, and it doesn't splay because this edge is your cutting edge. Normally when you're using a rotary blade, it's that bit in the middle.
All right.
So it goes down the middle. But what? Sorry, this is brilliant. This edge is where it cuts. So there isn't a gap there
No.
to be able to splay. And you just press down and do that. Cuts on that edge.
So that's where it's cutting,
So this
right
is
to
your
the end
finger
of the
guard.
blade.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what,
Brilliant.
this is brilliant, right? Sorry, right, go on, back onto this story. Sorry, I love that. That's fabulous.
Put that in your
I love
basket
good
quick.
engineering.
I love engineering, and I like engineering to work.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Right, love these too.
Again, amazing. So you can do it, that you keep your dies in it, keep your stamps in it, whatever you want to do that. But for me, this is all about the tickets, my ephemera, my stickers, all of that kind of thing in here as well. Put your little washi labels on if you want to. That's another reason that you need washi tape, because you can write on it. And label everything up. This is phenomenal. How many doodads? One. So there's 4 in each one.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 12. 48.
48 pockets. And you're getting that 3 times.
That's brilliant.
144.
And absolutely fantastic.
So
And the thing,
yesterday we brought you all those Christmas stickers.
yes,
They'd be good in there. Little bits of vinyl, stuff like that.
in here.
Stamps, dies. Maybe you've lost the packaging from some dies and you want to keep them safe. I love that. But also maybe you've got a load of CDs that you like playing every now and again, right? And it's even got the cloth inside that keeps it clean, which is brilliant. I think these are great, and they look fabulous on your shelf, won't they? Because they just look like books. I think they're really, really cool.
That's what I
I'd be
thought
rice
it was.
paper in mine,
Yes.
making them look pretty.
Look at
I
that.
think they're fabulous.
All of those isn't that just so much nicer?
isn't it?
It's fantastic. And the fact that they've got their own little bits. So again, where's the tote? Oh, there we go. That tote, bring it in. So if you are going crafting and you're doing projects, maybe you do, they call them crops, but I don't mean crop. What is it? Like a craft club. And you run the craft club. You can put all the projects in here. Or you can email the projects. They can do all their own cutting and everything. And then everybody's got one of these. And it keeps your project together.
What else I keep in my reflections when I've cut
Yeah,
them.
of course. Absolutely.
That would be great.
Your reflection with your die.
With your die in a pocket, job done, right?
They're
Love
fantastic.
that. So I'd have my storage for my big sheets, my A4 storage,
Yep.
for my indexes and my big sheets of reflections.
Yep.
But for these, once you've done all that die cutting, because I don't know what you're like at home, but I'll spend a whole day just die cutting or cutting on my scan and cut. And then all the pieces can go in there instead of plastic bags. Again, plastic bags. These, brilliant.
How lovely is
I
that?
like these two. I think they're fantastic.
They are super cool.
Right, shop box. We'll get you 3 of them for $14.99. They're a $5 each before your discount.
Hurry up and get those, because they are cool. They are really cool.
really good.
20% of the trimmer.
20% of the trimmer.
And I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. That's blinking brilliant.
It
That.
really is. It's one of those things
I need to
that
have another play.
It's just playing again now. Look, how many of our
Found a new toy.
staples?
We've got 1 left.
We still have the one. Sorry.
1 left to allocate.
1 left to allocate. Check out your baskets. But that is the bee's knees.
This is blinking brilliant.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, Katie brought it when Katie came to get it yesterday, and I was like, oh, it's a new trimmer. I won't need another trimmer. But look at this. This is my test, right?
Yep.
So in the middle of the edge where it cuts, the thinnest copy of paper you can find, cutting into that and right the way through.
Corner
And
to
look
corner.
at that. Clever that, isn't it?
It is brilliant.
A V-blade trimmer will tear the paper to get through it. A rotary blade will cut the paper. So if I want to cut into, in fact, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it that way because I'm going to cut into that point now. Right there. That point's right on there and it's butted up to the top. Press down, push away. Look at that for accuracy.
And it's like butter, isn't it?
That's
it's so
brilliant.
smooth.
It's feel that, it's like a needle.
Yep.
Fantastic. This,
Brilliant trimmer.
I think, so I have my Caterpillar, I have my Pro and I have my Crop. And my Pro stays on my desk at home because it's a bigger area. And then my Crop travels around with me. But this, just to grab, pop down, put this underneath here, cut it, that's brilliant.
Because it is
But
A5.
the design is fabulous. And I love the fact, because I've had a rotary trimmers, I used to have the EK Success one, the pink one. And it does have that track. So when you have a track like this, normally it will have a gap in the middle and the blade will cut in the middle of that gap, okay? And then you're cutting into a really dense, almost like a self-healing mat. You're cutting into that with your rotary blade. Now, when you put pressure on, eventually that cut is going to stay there. And eventually you do have to change those cutting strips. With this strip isn't even one of those that splays. This is one of the best designed trimmers for this price that I've ever seen. And let me tell you, I've gone through a lot of trimmers in my time. This is absolutely brilliant. And you know what I'm like? If I wouldn't buy it myself, I won't sell it to you. This, I like that staple thing as well. Oh, I'm going to have a shop today. I feel it coming on. This is amazing. And it's metal. So it's not going to cut into any of that plastic. Look at this. Right, let's see how fine we can actually go, because this is my other test. I reckon I can get, let's try that one and see what we get. Now then, wow, look.
That's a bit accurate.
At that. It's like a spring. Look at it. Look at it. That's like a hair.
That's less than a millimetre.
Oh, and then some. That's like a fraction of a millimetre. Just come in again, Ethan, and look at that on the back of my hand. But it's the same width all the way down. Look at that. Right, if you've got $17.99 before your discount to spend today, please get this trimmer. And I am, well, you know what I'm like, because if you've watched me for years on Create and Craft, you know I am really fussy about tools, because I'm sick of buying tools that break and then you have to go and rebuy a better one. This is flipping brilliant.
It's like that piece of engineering.
That's magic.
Look! As soon as I took it off of Katie.
Look at this. Look how fine that is. Now I'm going to put that on here. Let me see if I can get this, Ethan, and then you can come in and have a look. I'm going to put that in that millimetre gap there. Let's see if I can get it in there. Go on, straighten up a bit, because it's gone curly. Right, you know when you said it's less than a millimetre and this is thicker than the one before? It's way, 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 way less than a millimetre. Look at that. It's probably a fifth of a millimetre.
That is amazing, isn't it?
See, at $17.99. I mean, come on. That's brilliant.
Really is.
Whoever's designed that has really thought it through, and I love that. And I love the fact that it's not in the middle of the track.
Yes.
Because that is what drives me crazy. So you're never going to have to replace that, because it's just cutting against that metal edge.
It is metal on metal.
Steel edge as well. I would be very interested to know how long these blades will last, because I have a feeling that might self-sharpen a little bit. But it's brilliant, and it's a rotary blade. And I love the fact that when it's off, this is lifted so you can get your card underneath. As soon as you start to cut,
It applies pressure.
it applies that pressure and it holds it in place. So even if you cut in really tiny, tiny little pieces, even if it's a bit of rough paper like that, and we can go right under there, press down and cut your little teeny, teeny, tiny pieces like that. I'll try and get it out now. That'll be fun, won't it? Tweezers.
Put a piece of paper.
Oh, Amanda, you see, that's why you're here. Look at that, brilliant. I know, some days I do wonder. Not about you, about me.
Oh, I wonder about me.
That, brilliant.
It really is fantastic.
$17.99 all day, every day. I'd have that.
So if you've gone for that and you've gone for this, it's took you over your free postage, and we're going to send it out to you on us.
Brilliant, right?
Yeah.
Right, shall we have a look at these? Because these are going to be brilliant for all your indexes for your Minecraft studio.
Yeah.
Right?
Now,
all of those indexes that we recommend you print off, you just print them on regular copy of paper, it doesn't matter. But it tells you exactly, it shows you the image and then the number of that image. So you're not constantly putting the USBs in and going through like that.
wait there a minute.
Oh, way up. She's off. Okay, good. I'm glad you're coming out. Right. Sitting on my hands, because that trimmer looks great, as it is. Seriously, it's really good. Right, you're going to get 5 of these. Now, in each one, you're going to get these wallets. Now, they're not the sturdiest of wallets in the world, okay? So I wouldn't be storing my dies or anything like that. Stencils, yes, absolutely. I would be using it for those. But for your indexes, these are brilliant. Maybe you're somebody who prints off all your reflections in one go. Absolutely, this is going to be fabulous. Now you've got 20 pockets in each one. So you've got 100 pockets, and you can obviously put them back to back. So you could print on one side, print the other one, staple it together.
Yep.
You can pop them in here.
So this is a little sneaky peek of something that's coming up for my craft studio.
Oh, that's closome.
It is closome. There you go. Now you know. They're your sentiments. And then let's put them back to back, because why would you not?
Karen says she has one of the cutters and she doesn't mind sharing it, but she wouldn't share a cutter pillar. There you go, you see? Perfect, right?
Yep.
I must admit I'm a bit like that, but that,
Look at that.
that's
So-
really good.
Slide that in there. I'm doing this away
You're
from my
doing
body.
it cack-handed, love.
I'm really...
Just budge me out the way, darling.
There we go.
Go on. There you go. Look at
So
that.
now
Oh, look. See?
I can flick through my Closome collection and see, okay, right, oh, I've got that sentiment on there. I need one of those. And whose cat have I got? My friend. She hasn't got a pink cat, but that's close enough.
There you go.
And, a high five. High five.
Awesome.
Awesome. There we go. Look at these. And then you can now design before, if you're looking for that one thing and somebody says, oh, have you got anything with your mouse? Just a minute. Actually, I have. And I know exactly what I'm looking for.
You do? Organised, right?
Organised.
Your sticker sheets.
All your sticker sheets. Absolutely fantastic. All and more, okay? It could just be getting organised with your bank statements.
Yeah, could.
Just
your paperwork.
Your holiday
receipts.
paperwork.
All that kind
Your
of stuff.
receipt for your holiday. Everything that's now that you've got to print off.
Instruction booklets,
Yeah.
kitchen stuff.
All of that.
All of that. All
That
that
you
stuff
leave
that
in a
is that
drawer.
I have some that my dad must have bought in 1973, still in the blinking drawer. I'm like, can we please tidy the drawers out? Oh, no, because we might. I'm like, come on, man. Get it sorted. Right, brilliant this.
Absolutely
isn't it?
fantastic.
If you bought the stickers, this is a perfect way to display them.
Yeah.
And you're getting 5 of them in total, which
These
is
are
great.
fantastic.
And then as you cut them down,
They go
you
in
can
there.
put them in there. Right, Manda, if you could only buy one thing on this show, what would it be? Knew you were going to do that.
And that actually says a lot that I didn't go for the pens.
It says more that I say that.
Yeah. Do you know,
I'll
out
tell
of
you that
everything
much.
that is on the table, you would probably think I would be, the washi tape. It's that.
It's really good. Really, really, really good. And the price is phenomenal. Remember,
Yeah.
you're going to get your discount off that $17.99. Then you're going to get your points back, get that basket spend to over £35, and we will pay your postage.
Which is easy to do.
Is that the amount of trimmers we've got left?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
One for you, one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And then
won't
there's
happen,
3
will
left.
it?
No, absolutely not. That's
That
not
will not happen. Right,
is.
this is fantastic. I think this, for me, but I love this too.
Yep, absolutely.
I think that is really clever, because then all the little pieces. I wonder if will it go through 2 sheets?
Go on, do all
Oh,
of
I'm
them.
not doing 4. That
Go
might,
on.
no, that will scare me.
Go on,
All right then,
have a go.
I'll have a go. Well, it fits in. Oh, blinking heck. Oh, it's done it. Of course, it's done it. Look at that.
And I've got, because I've
Look,
used one.
Look at that.
There you go.
Isn't that cool?
That
I think
is-
I'd do 3 because it struggled to tuck that in.
But,
Can you see?
yeah, but again, when you think about how much is that?
1,000 GSM.
go.
That's that's 1 mil. Amazing. We've got 1 minute left.
Oh, where did that go?
I don't know where it went. Right, please get that in your basket.
That-
if you're into your journals,
Yep.
because then you can do all that. Even just shopping lists.
Yes.
You know, when you have lists and you have all these bits of paper.
Yes.
That, brilliant. And
And
that
you
pencil sharpener is fabulous.
It is fabulous.
Quick one last look of your pens.
Pens.
Go on, do your reveal.
So this, again, with the stapler, never again are you going to go into your office or wherever it's going to be
Go on,
and
quick,
find
quick, quick.
out You haven't got any staples.
Look at that. Or you haven't got the right colour of pen either. Double-ended.
It's amazing.
Brush on one, fine liner on the other one. So 120 fine liners and 120 brush pens in a case
with spare nibs.
Shop. Andrew,
Shop.
Pens. Thank you. $39.99. Lovely. Right.
Check out your baskets. Thank you, everybody, for joining
See you in
us.
a bit. Paper connoisseur next. Stay tuned for David. See you in a bit.